Today, we'll make a charming felt bag full of spring vibes. The first step is to lay the wool. The method of laying wool is to layer it crosswise and lengthwise. I laid 6 layers of wool in total. Each layer is relatively thin. You must be patient in the process of laying wool and slowly lay it layer by layer. Don't pull it too thick each time. The wool must be spread evenly and not too thin or too thick in some places. I laid 5 layers of wool first, and then I'll lay the 6th layer. Now, wet the wool. After it's all soaked, turn the shaped plate and wool over. Tidy up the edges of the shaped plate. Fold in the excess wool. Next, we continue to lay the 2nd layer of wool. The wool on the 2nd side is the same as before. I also laid 5 layers, alternating crosswise and lengthwise. After laying, continue to pour warm water to wet it. After wetting, turn it over and trim the edges. Next, I'm going to start laying the 6th layer of wool. The wool on the surface is different from the color below. The surface wool I used has richer colors and more subtle color transitions. Some colors require mixing 2 types of wool. The blended wool will have color variations, making it less monotonous. The wool on both sides have all been laid. After laying the wool, we move on to the next step. Cover the mesh cloth, apply soap, and rub it to make the wool stick together. When you start rubbing, you could use a little less force. Don't use too much force. Every edge, corner, and center must be thoroughly felted. I rubbed it for 10 minutes on the first side. Next, I'm going to prepare to wrap the pattern on it. Fix the paper with the bird pattern on the woolen sheet. Just cut along the pattern. Place the cut wool pieces on the bag. Use a poked needle to fix the edge. When rubbing later, it will be easier to connect. Before rubbing, always cover it with a mesh cloth. This prevents the wool from getting distorted. Rub both sides for a while. It will take about half an hour. Keep rubbing until the surface wool is gone. Pull it up. You can feel that it is adhered together. That's when the wool is fully bonded. But this is only a preliminary process. After both sides are softened, we can cut the openings. After cutting, take out the shaping board inside and turn the inside of the bag out. Since this bag is quite thick, the inner wool hasn't been fully felted, which affects its bonding. To fix this, we need to reinforce it further. The preliminary gluing process is over. Next, we need to let the wool start shrinking. Roll the entire bag inside with a towel. Rub it up and down repeatedly. In the process of rubbing, the felt will gradually shrink and become smaller. After shrinking, the wool will become very strong. It will shrink by about 1/3. After shrinking, the surface will have many small wrinkles. We can use a sanding stick to make it smoother and more even. The bag part is done. Now let's start rubbing the bag strap. The bag strap is made from a whole wool strip. You need to rub it thoroughly from start to finish, about 3 times. Keep rubbing until the entire bag becomes firm and compact. The sewing part is all done. Be sure to clean it thoroughly. I want to add a small ball to this bag. This ball needs to be shaped gradually using a felting needle. The rest is to install various small accessories. When installing the bag strap, you need to punch holes on both sides of the bag. Then thread the strap through, adjust the length, and secure it in place. I like to leave the tail of the rope exposed. You could also hide it inside. Today, our bag is done. Thank you for watching.